One of the biggest lies that I believed in my 20s and sometimes still believe today is that one wrong decision could ruin my future. Today, we're going to do video 3 of our 5-part mini series on lies that are going to kill your progress. I thought I had to know exactly what I was doing before I took action. And I believed that one mistake would cost time, would cost money, would cost opportunities, and it might even cost me my shot altogether. But here's what I've learned. Your first decision doesn't have to be your final destination. It's just got to get you moving. That's the lie I want to challenge today. For years, I helped build other people's businesses. I actually didn't just help. I built other people's businesses as the leader in that company. I managed teams. I increased revenue. I solved problems. And I watched those businesses become incredibly successful with zero owner involvement. I was just a manager. Looking at the results, there was plenty of evidence that supported that I knew how to run a business. Yet somehow, after all of the results, I convinced myself that I couldn't do it for myself. So what did I do? I stayed put where I was. I accepted poor treatment. I accepted lower pay than I believed I deserved. I spent years wondering, ruminating, stressing on whether I was even capable of doing this for myself. Eventually, I made the decision to start my own business. I took the leap, and almost immediately, I made my first mistake. I formed a business under the wrong business structure. The type of business I was wanting to do was under the wrong business structure. At the time, that was the exact mistake that I spent years trying to avoid. But do you want to know what happened? I changed the paperwork, I corrected the business structure, and I kept moving. That's when something clicked. I spent years trying to avoid a mistake that took less than a day to fix, and it didn't cost me my future. The years of fear were far more expensive than the mistake itself. I think we put far too much pressure on that first decision. We act like that first decision will determine the rest of our life. It doesn't. Your future isn't built on one perfect decision. It's built on hundreds of small course corrections after that first decision. Action gives you feedback. Feedback allows you to adjust. And that is exactly how progress happens. Waiting does not give you clarity. Waiting to be ready does not give you clarity. Action does. I did not become confident and then start my own business, even though I had evidence to prove that I could do it. What I did was I started my business, I made mistakes, I fixed mistakes, and I kept moving. Confidence is not the requirement. Confidence is the reward for taking action. That's why I teach vision, decision, commitment. Have a vision, know your goal, know where you want to end up, decide, doesn't matter what, decide to move, commit to that vision, and let every decision after that support the commitment. If one decision turns out wrong, adjust. Don't abandon the vision. So we'll close up video 3. We'll be back tomorrow with video 4.